Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Hopefully, all of you will be fine. Today, we are going to start a series of lectures or series of videos on programming. In our videos, we will use C++ as our main programming language. The first question that arises in our mind when we discuss about programming is what is programming or what is a program? A precise sequence of steps to solve a particular problem is called a program. To understand this, I would like to present an example of boiling an egg. So this will include I think 4 steps. The first step is taking water in the kettle. The second step is ignition of fire. The third step is putting egg in the water, and the last or fourth step is taking the boiled egg from the water. So in our daily life we face different problems. So all the problems of any kind, these require different steps to get solved. In the second question that arises in our mind is what are the areas in which programming applies. So we need programming in gaming, we need programming in photography, we need programming in accounting, we need programming in business, we need programming in education. So every field of life is the area where programming can be applied. It would be nice to have a brief knowledge of C++. C++ is developed by Ernest Strassman in 1979. Before the development of C++, there are 3 stages of its development. First, a language BCPL was developed, then a B language was developed, and then a C language. BCPL was developed by Martin Richard in 1967. Then B language was developed by King Thompson in 1970. As a scientist or a developer, Dennis Ritchie developed a language that was known as C, and it was developed in 1972. C language was developed using all the features of BCPL language and B language. So C++ is the upgraded version of C language that was developed in 1979. For writing a code, we need an environment in which we can write our code, check either it is correct or it is wrong, we can debug our code, etc. So IDE is integrated development environment, an environment in which we can write our code. An IDE must contain a compiler, an editor, a debugger, a linker, and loaders. So briefly, I would like to describe what is a compiler. Compiler translates our program into computer language and then read. An editor is the area in which we write our code. Debugger is used to debug our program. While comparing compiler and debugger, a compiler removes syntactical error in our program, while a debugger removes logical errors from our program. Linkers and loaders are processors of our program. In our videos, we are going to use Dev C++ as our IDE. Dev C++ is published or designed by Bloodshed Company. It is a fully featured IDE. We will use Dev CPP for our programs. A download link will be provided in the description to download this software for our PC. Now I would like to show you the interface of dev cpp. So this is the main interface of our dev cpp, our IDE. If we want to write our program, we will go to file, and there will be different option. Here is new, open, save as, etc. So if we go to new, a dialog box is open which is source file. Here is its shortcut key. So if we are going to click it, so this is the area in which we will write our program. This is the editor, as we have already learned what is the editor. So editor is the area in which we write our code. So I think this is enough for this video. Stay tuned for the next video and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.